Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss how self-awareness and self-analysis help in our self-growth, which is most important factor. So why it is so important? Let's see self-awareness. So it is our ability to recognize our own emotions, thoughts, and beliefs. It is the foundation to understand our own self, right? So self-analysis is the process of examining our thoughts, emotions, our behavior, our beliefs. It enables us to identify our strength and also our weaknesses and the areas we need to improve, we need to work on. And that is how it helps in the self growth. The self analysis gives us the power of self reflection. So it allows us to observe one's behavior and thoughts from an objective point of view in a non-judgmental manner. It gives us the ability to identify negative patterns, break them, and adapt and develop the positive ones. So through self analysis, we can understand who needs uh, our own needs and wants. We recognize what motivates us, what is our values are, and what we want to achieve in our life, which is most important, right? Because most of the time what happens is we try to achieve the things which other people are doing because it's they have their own skills to achieve those things. They have a mastery and they're achieving that. But when we see them achieving, we start following their path, but that path might, that work path or career whatever, might not be our path. Okay, so when that happens, we just tend to blindly start following, and then later on we just fall into bit of uh you know not achieving anything, um and start cursing ourselves for not achieving and not doing enough. Because but the underlying cause is you are following somebody else passion, somebody's else path. It's not your path, it's not your skills. You skills can be developed, but it is it when you do the self analysis, you get to know that whether you want to achieve it because you really have a soulful desire for it, or you just want to achieve it because somebody else is doing great in that field. Okay, so when I have started, for an example, started in 2019, I was very inspired to sell my course, create my course, because that time I was a communication, grooming, and etiquette trainer. So I thought I'll do that, and I'll do only online selling courses. But when I started doing it in 6 months down the line, I started feeling that, okay, this is what not I wanted to do, because there is various factor involved in it, and I was not aware of it. And later on I felt that I am very good at one to one with people, rather than just selling something and creating something and just selling it. I was not that great at that. I'll accept that. Okay, so when that I realized, that helped me a lot to save my time. I not to demean myself, not to tell myself that I am not good enough to do this and this that, but to find my own strength, where I am good at and where I'm not good at. I'm good at training, I'm good at coaching, but I am not good at creating the program. uh, sorry, not the creating the program, but selling the program. There are so many marketing stuffs involved in that, and I need a team to do that because I cannot do it myself. So technically I was not that great, not that sound to do it everything by myself. So that was the biggest hurdle for me. So I shifted to one after understanding where my strength is. And I just not just saved a lot of time, but just improved my own self. And I have started you know, doing other courses and develop work on my own self, and what else I need to do to improve myself rather than, you know, beating myself around. So that's how it help us, you, me, everyone, when we do that self analysis. Okay, so without self awareness and analysis, we can get trapped in the negative pattern. If I would not be seeing that part that I am not good at this, and I'll be keep doing, I would have kept doing it blindly. At some point, I would have given up out of, you know, out of disappointment. Okay, but when it, or else I would be keep doing that, it's not working, but I'm keep doing it, not observing the thought that this is not working for me, but this thing is working for me, this thing I love to do. It is just inspiration. I can do the same thing with one to one, but I love doing this, not selling the courses online. So okay, so and later on I started doing Zoom calls and coachings online, and that worked for me better. So okay, so, so what happens when you keep doing one thing and you fail, and it can just lead to your low self-esteem. You'll start doubting yourself. You'll have lack of confidence, and we may feel stuck forever, not find it so hard to moving forward. You know, so that's why just do not go by what is happening in the market, who is doing what, and maybe it is their path, they're doing great at it. If I would say I'll go and do trading, mm, that's not my job, because why? I do not understand anything about it, right? And the second thing, skill can be learned, but am I ready to learn it? Am I ready to put that much of hour, money, and patience to learn that? If you ask me honestly, ask yourself honestly whether you want to do that, then I will say no, I do not want to do that. Rather, I would work on myself more. I'll work on the other part, on my personal growth, my journey. I would love to share my experiences and do more of coaching that I love to do, because that gives me a lot of joy, a lot of you know, opportunities, and that's where I grow. All right, so that's what you have to find. Where is your path? In which field you want to grow, and how does it make you feel when you start doing it? If you get bored in between, if you feel there is no happiness in doing that, maybe you are just influenced like me from some people who are doing really great in their place, okay, in their business, in their online online you know, business and all. It is, you can use the online and everything to do the same thing which you love to do. Okay, so little bit analysis and awareness can help you to not to waste so much of time, but get back on your track and start working on the things you love to do, right? So to summarize, self-awareness and self um, analysis are the foundation of the self growth. Okay, if you're not aware of what, where you wanted to, what you're feeling, which what thing gives you joy to do, where your skill sets are, what you need to improve, then you cannot grow in your life. Self growth will just be a term for you, right? So you'll be keep beating around. So they enable us to understand, improve our weaknesses, and more towards work on more of the skills which we have, right? So it helps us to build our strength too, and it gives us the clarity. It gives us the clarity and direction to set achievable goals and become the best version of ourselves. So take time to practice self reflection and self analysis. When you do that, you would be surprised with the results that you will get, out of self analysis and self awareness. I'm telling you, it worth your time and energy, and this is the utmost skill for the self growth. Keep trying. Take some time every day and write down what is working for you, what is not working for you, how you feel when you do certain things, and how you feel when you do some other things which makes you feel happy, makes you satisfied, and where you are growing more, and what are the weaknesses that you should be working on. Once you know that, once you list it out, then you can plan and work towards it, right? So that is the only thing that can help in self growth. Most of the people I saw stuck in the loop because they do not know what they're lacking and what their strengths are. Once you know your strengths are, weaknesses are, and you are aware of it, there is no stopping. I know people who can have better and a more joyous, happy life if they would have choose to self do some self reflection work. Because without that, just imagine how you are going to see your count your results. Now you have to, if I want to see where I am last year this time and where I am right now, then I have to look back. I have to look back and see what I was doing last year, how much I have grown from that point to this point, and what else I need. What are my weaknesses that is holding me back, and what will be the things that if I adopt the habits, the whatever these techniques that can help me to grow more, evolve more in my journey of life, journey of my business, journey of my career, wherever, or relationship, where you are my finances. So everything, just you will have a clarity when just join the dots backward, do the self analysis, see where you are right now, and set a goal where you want to go. All right. Hope this is going to help you a lot. So keep doing self-analysis. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tune into my next video. Wait for it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.